Today's Good Friday, and I wanted to share some of my reflections on the significance and importance of this day. When I was a young adult, I would experience profound moments of loneliness, a feeling of not fitting in or being accepted by anybody. And the thing that brought me healing was Jesus' experience on Good Friday, his own separation from his Father. And I hope in your isolation today you find encouragement in these words. This is called the Antidote to Self-Isolation, and it's dedicated to my friend Jeff. I'm sure I'm not the only one who often used to come undone, surrounded by a crowd while feeling like none, not even one of them, knows or cares or understands this son of illegitimate birth and ever decreasing worth, who feels like the earth is a complex fabrication, like Matt Damon's Adjustment Bureau simulation, not knowing if anything is real or how I might safely reveal the wounds that I so desperately want to heal. That I could stand renamed and totally and utterly unashamed, knowing that my conscience and others proclaim me as loved. Then, staggering into my self-imposed isolation, comes one bearing a tree of his own propagation, on which to be hung and killed as propitiation for my rescue, pardon and reunification. My God, why am I forsaken? Was his cry as all of heaven and earth were shaken at the breaking of an eternal consummation through an act of perfect love and justice in conflagration. This unquenchable fire would consume on its funeral pyre all sin and shame and impure desire, and offer to the world entire an invitation to community. You see, with Jesus, there is no need for social distance. He has a natural resistance to anything that might try to steal our breath or drag us down to death. For he fought that battle for you and me and returns with the spoils of victory. No more need I stand in guilt alone, for my eyes and heart have seen my home that he has lovingly prepared posthumously with treasures rich and unbelievably costly, stored up in vaults that cannot be raided, where they will glisten and go unfaded until the time has finally come when I will stand before the Son and raise my voice in ceaseless praise to him who bought me endless days. What does this future inheritance grant me? Well, in the simplest terms, I'm free of guilt and shame and sin, free to wholeheartedly enter into connection and true intimacy with not only the reunited three of Heavenly Father, Spirit and Son, but also the worldwide communion of brothers and sisters I now possess, who love me and serve me, and I confess in these difficult times ease my stress. But most wonderfully of all, they ensure that I can never fall back into the isolation of my shame with just the utterance of my name, that on Good Friday I hear Jesus proclaim, John, my beloved, with my life I reclaim. Happy Good Friday.